Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey T, hey Carol, how are y'all? Happy Sunday. I'm just working on some more keychains. So I'll be adding, well, I added them to my website, but I'm just doing some different colors, showing it what the different color options look like, things like that, so people know what they're getting. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, and I got my sock hoop. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. Loving it. Okay, that is good and tight. I'm gonna go ahead and stitch the first part of this out really quick. But I need another thread. Thank you, Victoria. I'll check you out on the replay then. What's up, y'all? Everybody that's coming in, welcome in. I'm working on the keychains. So I'm doing some different colors. I also have some PU leather that I'm going to be working on as well. So just working on the photo. Well, I'm going to be working on the samples for the photos for my website for the keychains. Hey, Sharon. How you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna use blue. Oh, y'all know what? I forgot to check my bobbin, as I always do. So, actually, I'm good. How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna use this one, I think. Yeah. So I'm using a royal blue glitter, and so I'm gonna use this royal blue thread. Let's see. I forgot which hoops I have. I know I have the small 2x2. Yeah, the 2x2, like the really small one, like the circle one, and then the 4x4, 5x7, and then the 5x12, and that's the hat hoop, which is a whole hot mess. But yeah, and the hat hoop, and then yeah, those are all the hoops that I have for the PE900. If I sold. Oh, you sold your repositional hoop with your old machine, Carol? Hold on, yeah. Okay. T said that package is on the way. And I still got to email you, T, the images for the transfers for the what is it? DTF transfers. I'll email you those. It's only like 3. Okay, let me get this hooped up, get this going, and then I'll be good to go. Hey, friend, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Vanessa. How's everybody doing today? I'm working on some keychains for those that are just coming in. And these keychains are really quick. They take probably about 4 minutes or so, but it's just a matter of steady taking it off the hoop. I have to put the foam on. Actually, y'all know what? I just messed up big time. That's the thing about live. Y'all get to see all of the mistakes. So, good thing I only used a corner of this fabric. Okay, y'all, so I just jacked up my material because I was supposed to stitch it first on my stabilizer, then add my material. I'm a little bit ahead of myself today, so I'm gonna have to rehoop this. Let's see, I have 5x7 with clipboard in it. I may still have to get into embroidery area. And they have them on Amazon too. You can, but you already have the other. They have the set for like $35. But if you do happen to just need the hoop, then I want to say it's maybe like $15-$20 just for the regular hoop. The magnetic hoop is going to run you a little bit more. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Okay, thank you, T. Just going through y'all comments, and I'm gonna get this hoop back up. I've been rearranging on and cussing at the same time. I need to be in rehab, but T called me earlier and she showed me her craft areas, not areas. And I'm like, girl, why you got 57 machines? T, you can't buy no more. Hey, Gina, welcome in. Waiting, that's coming from China through Amazon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to try the magnetic hoop too. I've just been using my handy dandy, the hoops that came with the machine, but yeah, I need to get a magnetic one too. Yeah, that fiber. I seen that. It's in my cart right now with like 40 other items that I need to order. Amazon actually just left. Like the last time we was on live, Amazon had just came. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing? From Dime? I haven't heard of them. I'm gonna have to look them up. Let me save your comment so I can come back to that. Okay. So, do as I say and not as I do. Don't stitch your stuff together too soon. So, I'm going to salvage the rest of this because I can still use it for the back and the front. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut this part away. Let's see. Y'all, and I've been on a roll today, embroidering all kind of stuff, and then this happened. And I'm actually not going to throw this stabilizer away. I can use that for something else. Oh, I just got, oh yeah, I saw they had flex pay. And I'm like, I went ahead and dropped all that money for that. But I mean, at the same time, I'm not mad because I use it. It's worth it. But yeah, that's good that you got a flex pay. Right. Yeah, that's a nice little hit to your card. if you just drop all that money at once, because I think it's like $1,100 once it's all said and done. I love them. That's the same place. I said you should. Oh, okay. Vanessa, I'm gonna check them out today. I'm gonna check them out after the live. So I'm gonna save that so I can come back to your comment. I got it starred here. Okay, so now I just gotta cut this out. Yeah, I can't believe I just did that. At least this was only for a sample and not an order. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna work this. Hey Anita, welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the blue. I'm gonna just use a whole nother color. Think I might do silver. I got like every color in the rainbow. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try red. See what red do. Did you use regular glitter HTV? So this is actually more like a glitter fabric. So on the back of it, this is how it looks. So it's kind of like a fabric material. But you can use glitter HTV on them. You can use glitter HTV. You can use like a fabric material, a PU leather, just regular fabric. Like this is some that I got from Joann's yesterday. I thought this was really cute here. And I'm actually going to try and stitch out one with this fabric just to see how it stitches out. Or maybe I'll do maybe a leather color on the top and then the fabric in the back of the keychain. Yeah, I guess I forgot to put what I did. The DTF machine empty. I'm going on vacation. Ooh. So you gotta clean the entire machine, or just like that color of the ink? Let's see. Oh, wait. Sharon said, "You're scaring me." T, that's supposed to be my next purchase. I think $99 for 12 months. I could have dropped it already. I already hit my savings. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got a laser tool too? Okay. You can get like this glitter in the PU fabric. You can get it from Amazon, and there is a site online. I'll drop it in the description box after the video or after the live, and you could buy it by like yards, so you're not just limited to these sheets. I just use these sheets just for like the samples or just to like make things, but you can get these packets of sheets from Amazon, and you just look up PU leather and it should come up. And what I like about them is it's like more of a pebble stone. Let me see if you guys can see it. So it's like the back of it is like a fabric. It almost feels like felt, but yeah, it kind of feels like felt. And then there's like, it's like a pebble leather. Okay, Illinois. Hey, Precious. Yeah, Garment District, Joann's, Michaels. I got that particular fabric. If that's what you were talking about, my bad, Vanessa. If you're talking about this one, I got it from Joann's, and that's just regular cotton fabric. Thank you, Vanessa. Yes, hit the like button, share, make sure y'all subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Linda, welcome in. Carol, there is a place I get rolls of leather vinyl with canvas backing. Yeah, that's what it is, the canvas backing. See, I try not to buy a lot of fabric here because when we go to LA and we go to the Garment District, the fabric is so cheap and I can get a lot. Like usually I'll buy boats of fabric when I go there. But here it's like Joann's, and then there's a Michael's on the other side of town that has fabric, but I don't be wanting to drive all the way over there. I already told y'all I don't like driving. So I just be waiting till we go to LA. But yeah, LA is my place to go for fabric. We do have a really good fabric store here in Vegas called Hetty's Fabrics, but woo, y'all, that fabric, they be charging for it like big time. So I just kind of stay away from there. Y'all know what? Actually, I want to try. I think this purple. I don't know which color I want to try, y'all. It's so many colors. Okay. So maybe I do one side with the leather and one side with glitter. Y'all, I don't even know. Let's just see. I'm just kind of playing around with some different design ideas, I guess. I would have to remember a website for it. Okay, if you do get it, drop it down in the chat, or even after the live, drop it in the chat because I will definitely check them out. But y'all, how is everybody's Sunday going? What y'all working on today, or y'all just relaxing? Okay. T, I already know what you're working on. Cleaning up those rooms with all those machines and supplies. I have lots of fabric too, craft room. I know, right? And that's always going to be an issue, whether you're just doing it for a hobby or you have a business. It's just like you're always going to have too much stuff, or I was going to do it again. Y'all gonna either have too much stuff, or you're always going to want like the next thing, I guess, that's coming out, or a new machine, and you know how to go. Okay. Man, this hoop is not hooping today. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Relax. Oh, you work later tonight. You work third shift. Mood fabric. You know what? I don't even know a lot of the names. Like, we just kind of park and walk. And normally when I'm down, it depends. If I'm down there and I'm like, just on my Rhinestone thing, then it's like, okay, I know I'm running in the Axiland. I'm going to grab what I need. And then we'll take the bag back to the car and then kind of just walk around some more. But if I'm going for fabric, we come with a whole wagon, y'all. But I tell you, because it's like carrying all those bags of fabric and it's like miles and miles. So it's just like, nah. Mm-mm. So we normally take a wagon, but I'm gonna have to look up Mood Fabric. I probably have been in there. I just probably don't remember the name. Watching and relaxing. Okay. I was relaxing earlier. Yeah, I did not want to get out of bed today. It was just one of those days. It's kind of gloomy outside. So I was just like, I kind of laid in the bed for the longest and finally decided to get up. Okay, I'm going to switch thread color on this because I'm going to do a red pebble leather or PU leather instead, and just kind of play around with some different designs, I guess. Thank you. I was subbing foldable fans. Foldable fans? Really? Wow. You know what? The crafters never cease to amaze me of the things we think of, the items we think of to use. I would love to see those, Vanessa. Hey, Picture Me Crafting, welcome in. How are you? Oh, you found it? Okay. Let's see. Will you go live one day showing how to digitize? Yeah, and I'll be using Hatch. So I had tried Embroidery Essentials, but that's more for like monogramming, resizing, stuff like that. They're stitch artists, but their stitch artists, regardless of how seasoned of a digitizer you are, it's a bit of a learning curve. I feel like Hatch provides so much more support. They have a lot of YouTube videos. John Deere's Embroidery Legacy, they do a ton of videos, a ton of lives. So I just feel like the customer service, the support, and for Hatch is unmatched with any of the other programs that I use. But yes, I will be going live. Trying to think if it's going to be my next live. Well, me and T will be live on Friday. I'm just looking at over here at a calendar. And then it's going to be like the Christmas weekend. So I'm probably not going to do the Hatch live until the beginning of the year. And yeah, I'll go live so I can answer all y'all questions. I can kind of go over my process. I'll do a few different designs, like I'll do an applique, and then I'll do like a full patch design, things like that in there. So you guys can kind of get familiar with the software and ask any questions. Zelda, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, I'll send you. Okay, Vanessa, I'll be looking for it. Welcome in, everybody that's just joining. So I'm over here having technical difficulties. I actually stitched my fabric to my stabilizer before I should have, so I'm kind of starting over. If only you can get it right 100% of the time when it comes to crafting or designing. That would be lovely, but that's not the case. And so this is the keychain, the key fob. So first I have tearaway stabilizer in my hoop. I just hoop just a piece of tearaway stabilizer. And then I'm going to do the first stitch, which is only going to take about a minute. So we let that stitch out, and then I'll get my fabric on there. Do you have designs on your site that we can use to embroidery or applique? That is coming. That is something that I've been working on. I have been designing some files because I had some people ask, and they will be in multiple file type formats. So the different formats out there. And my thread just broke, but I don't have any embroidery designs on my website yet, but they're coming. So y'all, my thread just broke. So let me looking for my scissors. Because I know a lot of us on the live, well, some of us on the live, I know we have like Brother Machine, so that file format is like PES. And then I know, you know, like Viking has their file format, and so many different formats. So I'm trying to get all the designs in multiple formats. So regardless of your machine, you can use them. Okay, and because my thread broke, I'm actually going to go back, and I'm going to go back. Okay, so I just went back about 20 stitches. That way it still stitches out correctly. My embroidery came with BBE. Do you know the? So BBE, you know what? No, I'm thinking about Hatch because their files come in like, or Hatch has its own like a EB or some that starts with the E, but I haven't heard of BBE. I have to look that up. I'm gonna save your comment and I'm gonna look into that. Hey, C, how are you? I have a brilliance and the digitizing, but a lot of steps to learn. So I decided to get Hatch. Yeah, as it has the hints and better. Yeah, and it just like I feel like they kind of simplify it, even though I mean digitizing isn't simple, but they kind of there's some steps you can take in there that they made it so it's a little bit easier for the people that digitize. So I agree with you on that. Yeah, and check out John Deere's embroidery legacy page. Great tutorials. Let's see. I still have my SE600. Still trying to learn embroidery and Stitch Artist 1. Okay. Yeah, I had tried Stitch Artist 2 because you can import SVGs and, you know, all that stuff and convert them. But like I say, it's not a bad software. Don't get me wrong. It just wasn't for me, I guess. And I tried my Sonnet, and that also I liked the look of the software itself. I like how they have the actual hoop in there, but other than that, I really wasn't feeling my Sonnet either. Yes. Thank you, C. Y'all like and share for me. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Still liking brands for the knockdown. Yeah, Hatch has the knockdown stitch. Actually, there's a video on the embroidery legacy page where they're talking about the knockdown stitch. Let's see. Are you familiar with So What Pro? I am not. Y'all got me starring all kind of comments. Y'all gonna have me doing all kind of research after this live. I haven't heard of So What Pro. So is it digitizing, a full digitizing, or is it just like applique type of digitizing? Does Hatch have a free trial? Yes, they do have a 30-day free trial. I can tell you if you get it through the Embroidery Legacy. And no, I'm not affiliated with them. So if y'all keep me hearing me mention it, it's just because I found them very helpful. So I'm just sharing with y'all. But if you go through them and click the link on their website to purchase Hatch, then it's going to route you to the Hatch website and you sign up for the 30-day trial there. Once you sign up, about 2-3 days later, you're going to get an email from Embroidery Legacy saying, hey, we see you downloaded Hatch, welcome, blah, blah, blah. And then they're going to say, here's some freebies. And they're going to send you like some files to digitize. I mean, they're not files you could sell. They're just for the purpose of you practicing. And then they'll invite you to their Facebook group so you can ask questions and get help and, just kind of see what other people are having issues with. And then they also have a 30-day challenge that you can do where they send you, I want to say 6 or 7 free embroidery files. And you can go through those files with the videos that John has on YouTube. So they're going to send you the files. You're going to be working on the exact same design as John Deere. And so when I did it, I had the YouTube video on my laptop and then the Hatch software on my big screen, and I will watch and do it at the same time. And those videos are really helpful. And the designs start out very simple to more complex. So you really get familiar with the software. So especially if you've never digitized before, I suggest that. And they also have some master classes too. This is over my head. So I'll go ahead and start off until I learn at least some terminology. I will look into Hatch. Okay, Sharon. Yeah, just let me know. And to reach out with any questions. Digitizing. Still learn the software. Exactly, Zelda. Yeah, you want to learn the software. Or you're still learning the software. So yeah, you just want to keep practicing. Even I would say at least spend an hour a day. I mean, if you could spend more than that, great, but at least spend an hour a day, especially during that 30-day free trial, and you'll get more comfortable with it. So what basic editing, lettering, and converting to your machine software. Okay. I got it straight from Hatch, but I visited John Deere website. You should be able to still, it should be a link on there to sign up for their 30-day challenge on the John Deere website, even if you just got it directly from Hatch. Yeah, so check it out. Okay, so this is stitched out. So that's the start of it. And I'm just going to trim down my fabric because we don't want to waste fabric, right? And I'm just going to kind of crease it here so I know exactly where to cut it. Okay, now I'm just going to float this on top of the hoop. You can tape it. I'm going to just hold it in place for the first few stitches and then let it do its thing. But you can always tape this down if you don't feel comfortable floating it for whatever reason. And then I'm going to just double check and make sure everything is lined up how it needs to be. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Y'all, I really think I'm sleepy. I need to take a nap because that didn't stitch good. I need to put down my Boom. Y'all, I'm going through one today. I probably need to like seriously take it out. I think I'm gonna cut it right here. And I can cut this down and save myself some foam because I only need it on the S. So I'm gonna cut it right there. Let's see. So this is some PU leather fabric that I'm using. So it has that backing on there, and then it kind of gives like a pebble leather effect on it, and it's really smooth and soft. Hey Don, welcome in. Yeah, partners tape. Sometimes honestly, I just use painter's tape as well. But yeah, that is a good one to use. Or that's what you said, painter's tape. I told y'all I'm like on one today. And Pinky waving. DC as well. You know what? Our Hobby Lobby here, you know what, now that I think about it, it's not Michael's on the other side of town that has fabric, it's Hobby Lobby. No, actually both of them, Hobby Lobby. But the Michael's and the Hobby Lobby that's like down the street from my house, they don't have any fabric. So I have to go to Joann's. And I don't want to go over to the other side of town to get fabric. If I drive over there and I don't find nothing, then I'm gonna be mad. Crafting away. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the machine. All right, and let me just double check, make sure my foam is where I need it to be, and I'm good to go. Now I'm just kind of hold it in place. Okay. And I'm good. I'll let it do its thing. And then I'll throw my piece of fabric on top after. I'll take that off next, clean it up, and then rehoop it with the fabric, and then it'll do the final stitch after that. And so this is what I'm working on, but I'm doing it. So this is the keychain. And I have some snap tabs I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using these. And I'll make sure to link everything in the description box for you guys. And the tool, the press for the snap tabs, I'll be using that as well to put the snap on here. Next town for me. Oh, I could walk to Joann's. Now, Michael's is a little bit further up by car. I would say it's not even 10 minutes, and Joann's is not even 5 minutes. It's a good and a bad thing because it's like I got crafting stores right by me. So that could go either way. It could be really good or really bad. They be hidden. Yeah, Joann's really do be hit and miss. No, you don't. Nope, you don't need nothing else. You don't need nothing else, friend. Oh, you know what, Carol? I forgot about that. Yeah, the Walmart by me too. They have fabric, but it's like almost pulling teeth to try to get somebody back to the cutting counter. I think that's why I really stopped messing with Walmart. But I'm gonna check in there. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm gonna star that comment too. But yeah, I forgot about Walmart. And the Walmart by my house, they have like 2 aisles of fabric. I remember one time I went in and somebody was cutting their own fabric out at the cut counter because they couldn't get anybody there. I was like, hey, do what you do. My hobby Lobby Jones, 15 minutes for me. Oh, okay. So that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Okay, so this is how it looks once it's stitched out with the foam. Let me try and see if it'll focus. So that's how it looks. And so I'm going to clean that up and then rehoop it, put my fabric on, and let it finish out. And this fabric, this stuff is thick. I got this roll from Michael's, this foam. Normally I get the Sulky foam. This stuff is thick. right. You sure know. Yeah, that's the only thing about Walmart. The only thing about their fabric section. Hey, Eva, welcome in. How you doing today? Happy Sunday. Okay, it's like I'm having to cut this stuff off because it's so thick. But I ran out of my Sulky fabric, so I was like, my Sulky foam. So I'm like, okay, I need some foam, and I need it like ASAP. Because y'all, this is all the foam I had left. These 2 pieces. That was it. Okay, now it's coming up. So maybe it's not too bad, but the jury's still out on that. And they didn't have 3 millimeters, so I also had to get 4 millimeters. So that's probably another thing why it's so hard to pull up. So I'm going to just use my scissors and cut this stuff off without cutting my stabilizer, hopefully. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Can you use the foam in the craft department? Maybe. Can you use the foam in the craft department? You know what? I didn't even think about looking over there. I honestly just did a Google search and was like, puff foam near me, and Michael's popped up. And I pulled up the app, saw what aisle it was in, drove over there, went straight to the aisle, grabbed a foam, and left. I didn't even look for anything else because I know if I start looking around Michael's, it's over. But I'm going to check that out next time. Yeah, me and T ain't wrapped too tight, you know. But thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. I learned a lot. I'm calling all my. I know that's right. Put that on your wish list, your Christmas list. Like, don't give me no gifts if it's not nothing that I can embroider, that I can bling or something. Okay, almost got the majority of this foam up, so I can re-stitch or finish stitching. Let's see. What do you do with the foam? So, well, I still got a little bit to clean up. So I'm making more like a 3D or like a puff. Using the puff foam to give the keychain a 3D effect. So this is what it'll end up looking like. So it's going to give that 3D effect when you're using the puff vinyl. And that's what when you see hats like that, people do the hats. I'm actually digitizing some puff patches where like some of the words are going to be 3D. So I'll see how that turns out. I'll probably end up stitching those out on the live as well. Yeah, we do. For real. For real. Let's see. Oh, did you? Okay. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I have another one too for the sock embroidery. So that short, I'm gonna have that up tonight. It's posted. I think it's gonna go up at like 7 o'clock. But then I'm gonna do a video on how to do embroidery on socks like that. So I'll be in here just trying stuff, see what works. So these are some embroidery socks that I did. Let's see. So no, it's different than the Puff HTV. The Puff HTV, you actually, you put it on your garment and then you press it and then it gives that puff effect. With this, you have to use the foam, and then I'm gonna cover it up with some this PU leather, and then it'll stitch out basically around the S, that's the foam part, and it's gonna give it that raised look. So it's different from Puff HTV. Thank you, C. Oh, thank you, Carol. I want to buy that. Yeah, I was watching just like a ton of buys videos. They have some videos on there. Then some people I've seen that have buy machines on YouTube are doing, some tutorials and stuff like that. I swear, by the time I do get that machine, I should know how to set it up and get it running with no problem with all the videos that I've watched. But the SC900 is nice because that one is the sewing and embroidery machine all in one, which is nice. The reason why I didn't get that one is because I already have a sewing machine, I already have a serger, and I just wanted my machine specifically for embroidery versus sewing and embroidery. But especially if you don't have a sewing machine, that is a good option. Yeah, I really do not like this foam. I'm gonna just have to order me some more Sulky foam. Well, actually, I have it in my cart. I just need to check out. Okay, that's all she wrote. So I'm gonna go ahead and rehoop it since I've cleaned up this part here, and then I'm gonna grab my piece of fabric. And same thing, I'm gonna float my fabric as well. Okay, so I'm gonna just lay it over there. And same thing, I'm gonna kind of just hold it for a moment. I mean, you could use painter's tape, you could pin it down, something like that, or you could just float it. And I really don't like to use the adhesive unless I have to, because I don't want my needles getting all gunked up and sticky and stuff like that. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of hold it for a moment. Actually, I'm gonna probably hold it while it goes around the S. Okay, and once it starts to stitch out, then it's good. I know it's not moving. So is it called crop? It's actually called, do I still have the pads for it? Oh, yep, I sure do. So it's puffy foam. So this is what it is. This is the one that I normally get here. And you could get this from Amazon, or you can order it directly from their website. This one is, I believe this one is 3mm. I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, this one is 3mm. This one that I got from Hobby Lobby is 4mm, but from the looks of it, it's stitched out okay. Stitched out okay. Let's see. Okay. But it's puff foam. So it's different than, like I was saying, it's different than the HTV, what is that? The puff vinyl is different than that. So just puff foam. Used to have separate. Oh yeah, that is a good reason to get the combo machine, so you can save on space. Definitely. But yeah, this one is a really good one. They have it in multiple colors. I usually either get it in black or actually black and white. I usually get it in both. Okay. And so that's how that's stitched out. So now I'm gonna put, let me get a little closer. So now I need to decide what I'm gonna put on the back. I think I might just use the same fabric on the back and just make it all leather keychain. So I'm gonna cut another piece of fabric out. I'm just kind of gonna crease it here because we don't want to waste any fabric if we don't have to. And now I am going to use the painter's tape to tape this onto the back. So this is how the front is looking right now. And then here's the back. And so I'm just going to place that right over there. And now I am going to use some tape. Yeah, Carol, that's a good question. How do you like having the combo machine? Because I can't see the convenience of that if you're, needing to, I guess, add some stitching or something to embroidery, like you can just continue or you could just switch over, I'm thinking. But sounds like a good idea to have the combo machine, especially to save space. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this painter's tape and just cut it into 4 little pieces. Just make sure my fabric is where it needs to be, and then I'm just gonna tape on each side. And I'll show you guys in just a sec. Okay, so this is how the front is looking. And then this is how I tape the back. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it back on here. And let it do its thing. Okay, so then it's going to do an outline stitch around the letter, the puff letter, and then it'll do the fob part, this top part here. Yeah, that's a 4-minute keychain. That should not have taken us long, but you know, had some technical difficulties. Me stitching stuff together. So that's like almost like my daily life, doing stuff. And you know what? Now that I think about it, at least with rhinestones and making templates is a little bit easier. I don't have to worry about that. But when it comes to embroidery or sewing, yeah, I've stitched some things together. I love it. It sews great and embroiders great. Easy to change out. Oh, is it? So is it just like because I see on mine like it has the spaces where the buttons would go for the sewing. So is it just kind of like you just switch it by the press of a button, or is it like a little bit more than that? I'm almost thinking about the Brother PE900. Really? I did look at that, but I was like, I don't know. I like I say, I'm not buying any more machines until I get my multi-needle. Like, I'm gonna stick to it, y'all. I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try. Okay, gonna go for it. Don't be intimidated by it. I mean, I'm gonna be doing more lives. I'll be doing tutorials, different projects you can try. Even as a beginner, that would be beginner friendly. I'm also going to be setting up memberships on my channel. So I'm going to be like giving away embroidery designs, rhinestone template designs, doing members only lives. And so we can, you know, do more lives and things like that and help you guys that are new to embroidering get more comfortable. But I'll keep putting out tutorials. I'll keep answering questions, going live. As you can see, I had some issues in the beginning. You just kind of work through them. You keep going. So just know you got support. Don't let it be scary. It might seem overwhelming at first, but you got support. I was too, and I saw the reviews. I was like, really? Exactly. And sometimes people need to see that and know that like it's not all roses when it comes to embroidery or any type of craft, honestly. Okay, so now she's all stitched out, so I just have to clean her up. So that's how the back looks, and that is how the front looks. A small machine wireless only. So that's the machine, Carol, that connects to their Artspire app. I think that's the one that you're talking about that I'm thinking about, but correct me if I'm wrong. I am waiting to see if they go on sale. Right, exactly. But still, I have to think. Right, T. I'm gonna have to send you a daily motivational text. Like, don't buy it. Just use what you have. Don't do it. Oh, if you would use it, okay. Yeah, exactly. You will be fine. Yeah, it's gonna seem intimidating at first. That's why I try to put out so many tutorials, kind of explaining everything in as much detail as I can. Definitely responding to comments that people might or questions people might have, or if there's particular videos that they want to see something on, then I'll try to do a video on those. But once you get your machine, just let me know, and then we'll get on live and we'll kind of do some embroidery together. We'll have a embroidery live. Uh, get my trash, little mini trash can here. So I'm gonna just clean this up. Yeah, I like the leather on the front and the back. That looks good. Let me get these scissors out the way for now. I used to embroider on a commercial machine years ago, sold it, got out of embroidery for many years and got back into it. Exactly. It's like I've been sewing for about 11 years, and then embroidery, I would probably say I was embroidering about 8 years ago. When we moved into this house from our old house, the movers dropped my machine. I had a Singer embroidery machine, y'all. My little heart was broken. And so I just kind of, really didn't purchase another one. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just focus on other stuff. But it's like I always come back to sewing and embroidery regardless of what I'm doing. T said, LOL, righty. Oh, embroidery Zoom. Okay. Yeah, that's something that we could do. How I do the Rhinestone classes. We could possibly do a Zoom class. Everybody have their machine. I could send each of you some couple designs, and we can embroider them together. Even same with digitizing. That's something that I can also do too. Send you guys some designs, and if you're in the Hatch software, while I'm digitizing, you could be digitizing the same thing that I am and asking questions as we go, so you can start to learn the software. So yeah, that's something that we could definitely do for embroidery. We could do that even for rhinestones. We could do that, for different things, different topics, different crafts that you guys want to know. So that is something that we can definitely make happen. Yeah. Oh, trust me, I was hot. I was heated. I was so mad. But I was just like, okay, it is what it is. I can't get the machine back. Yeah, I could buy another one, but I can't get that machine back. And you kind of get attached to your machines. At least I do. Like my Singer sewing machine, I've had that for 11 years and I love it. I love it. I don't feel I need a new machine. I feel she does just good, just like my serger. But yeah, they compensated me because, and I, of course, I keep my receipts, so I let them know like, hey, this is what this is costing. Y'all need to run me my money, and they paid for it. But yeah, that had me so mad and sad at the same time. And I'm thinking, I don't know how they picked it up, but some way they picked it up and it just dropped. I don't know what they did. And that was, we moved into this house in 21, I think 2020. Yeah, 21. And I was just like, okay, I was getting that embroidery bug again. So I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and get back to it. You're going to keep me busy. That's please keep me busy. please. I do not mind. I like teaching and training. Even at my job, I do a lot of training and teaching. So that's something that I've always loved to do. Even as an introvert, I like training and seeing other people kind of, you could kind of see it in their face when something just clicks. I love seeing those aha moments. But keep me busy, friend. I got you. Okay, so now I'm going to trim this down a little bit more, and then I'm going to take my scissors and then cut it all the way out. So right now I'm just kind of trimming some of this extra material that I don't need. And now comes the tedious part. So normally, like when I'm cutting these out, cutting around the stitches, I like to start where there's a straight part and then kind of go into my curves from there. And so I'm just gonna get as close as I can without popping or cutting my stitches. So if there's a moment of silence, I apologize, but I gotta focus on this part, especially these curves, y'all. And the thing that best way I found for the curves is just to kind of have your scissors in your hand and just kind of glide your scissors. Don't move your item, your patch, or whatever it is. In this case, my keychain. I'm just kind of gliding my scissors without, that way I can get all the little corners and everything. So just kind of do like a sharp, let the scissors basically lead. And this one doesn't have too many, well, it has some curves, but it's not too bad. I've had some, especially some patches that I had to cut out that are very detailed and has a lot of areas that are hard to get. And we're halfway there. And then I'm gonna put on the snap tab next. And I'll look at y'all comments in just a minute. But you guys, please make sure you like and share the live. I greatly appreciate it. Help push me out there into that YouTube algorithm. And okay, so I'm halfway through now. This is the part of embroidery that is very tedious. These keychains are actually similar to making a patch to me, because you have to go in, clean up your patch, and, you know, cut everything out. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of turn my scissors and keep on going around this little curve. Okay, y'all, we are almost there. And I mean, I could use fray check to make sure the stitches don't pop. I could use my hot knife. I just chose not to because there's not too many curves and things like that. The hot knife comes in handy when it's a very detailed design and hard to get areas, because it's really, really sharp, has a sharp point. All right. Got it. Now I just gotta kind of clean up a couple areas. Okay, let me check out you guys' comments. I forgot where I left off. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Yeah, and I'm very like particular. I would never give somebody something that I would not use myself. So trust me, every order that I do get, whether it's a patch or whatever it is, I'm taking the same amount of time and detail into every order. Okay, and I got a couple stitches right here that I need to cut. And that's it. Now, the snap kit, it comes with like this little poker tool here. I actually prefer to use this here. This I use for belts, but I like it better than the tool that they provide. So I'm gonna just adjust this, and then I'm gonna just put it on here and punch out my hole. Okay, and then same thing with the other one. So there's two little holes for the snaps. And you can get these at Michael's and Joann's as well. They were actually in the same aisle as the foam when I went. But like I said, it does, well, come with this little poke tool, but And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my pieces for my snap. What software do you use to create rhinestone templates? What software don't I use? So Shortcuts Alive 5, Silhouette Studio, and the Rhinestone World's The Wizard, and Hotfix Error. Now, out of all those, I honestly haven't used Shortcuts a lot 5 in probably months. I'm using kind of a combination of, I would say, Silhouette Studio, the Rhinestone World, and Hotfix Error. Just because Hotfix Error is something that I've been learning, but that's only to cut. You can only use that to cut with certain machines, like a Graph Tech, a Spangle machine, a Bling machine. The Rhinestone World's The Wizard software is more, I'm using that one more frequently now. That software is about, I want to say $500, $550, $560-ish up in there, that range. But it has a lot of features in there. They have like not just rhinestones, you could do vinyl, you can do, they have a really good mock-up feature in there, as well as invoicing and stuff like that, and calculators and stuff to price your items correctly. So it's a really all-in-one, really good software, but I mainly use it for the rhinestone feature, the mock-ups, and the calculator. Now, Silhouette Studio, I use that one a lot. I do classes in that because most people don't want to spend $500 or $600 on a rhinestone software that they may not use because maybe they're just trying out rhinestones. So I would say if you're starting out with rhinestones, get Silhouette Studio, at least the designer edition, so you'll have access to the rhinestone panel and start that way. If you see that you want to get more into rhinestones and do more and have more features, then I would recommend the Wizard from the Rhinestone World. Those are so cute. I need to do some key rings. I have some leather type I would be using my laser with. Ooh, your laser. That would be nice. Yeah, Carol, I want to see those. Did you already get your laser, or are you waiting on your laser? I am learning a Wizard. I have Shortcuts a lot. I think 6 and maybe Silhouette Studio. Yeah, the Wizard is My thing with the Wizard, even Hatch and Hotfix Error, I wasn't really working in vector-based software. So that was the part of my learning curve. Once I got over that hump, then I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. Because it's like, especially on Hatch, oh my gosh, you will scroll and, try to make your image maybe larger so you could kind of look at those stitches a little bit more closely, or so you can make sure that you're digitizing, um, whatever, a run stitch or something like that. And you zoom in and then you'll zoom out and then you don't see your design, like it's off somewhere in the further, like it's just gone. But one trick I learned with vector-based software is, I think it's the C button. I know in Hatch, if you hit the C button, it'll bring it back and it'll bring your design back to the center of the screen. And trust me, everyone that I know that's worked with that software, they're like, I can't find my design. Where did it go? Just press C on your keyboard and it'll center it back where you can find it. Oh, okay. Okay. I like the idea of the laser. That is, I want to see, do you have some videos up? I want to see some of the work that you did. Or do you have a website? Because I might want to order something. And you guys, if you do have a website, if you have a business, feel free to drop them in the comments. I don't mind you guys sharing your business. You never know who might need something that you offer. So feel free to drop your links in the chat. I don't mind that at all. Love the Wizard though, yes. And when I tell you their customer support is, I would say, equivalent to Hatch. It's great. I've reached out to them when I was first starting using the software, and it was something that didn't download right. And some of the things that I was supposed to be able to click on, they were like grayed out. They wouldn't work. And, I sent them an email like, hey, could someone help me out? And blah, blah, blah. Within 15 minutes, they were like, I think it was Katie. And she was like, hey, what help did you need? And she told me to download an app so she can come into my computer. I just had to give her the code. So she basically remoted in, fixed whatever it was. I guess when the folders downloaded, something went into a wrong folder. So she had to move some stuff around. Within like 10 minutes, she emailed me back, was like, okay, you're good to go. So yeah, I definitely would say the Rhinestone world, because their support is really good. They're very helpful. They do a lot of tutorials and trainings as well. Swing Design so has a sale, I believe, $50 for, oh, okay, $50 for the business edition. Grab that. If you're looking for it to get Silhouette Studio, that's a good deal, because I paid $99 for my business edition. Let's see. So I need this to go this way. So I'm going to put the snap in, and I'm just trying to see here. Oh, I need the female part. Okay, and I'm going to grab my little tool and place it in here and just press really good. Press it down. All right. There we go. Well, look who has entered the chat. Hey, Kim. How you doing, friend? Bingo. It's enough money to go around. I can't stand channels that say no links, etc. I don't mind it on my channel. Yeah. That's why I told you guys, if you never know, like Carol works with a laser. Like, that's something I've never thought of doing. It's probably something I'll never do. But if I know somebody ever asked me, guess what, Carol? I'm going to give you that referral. So if you do have a website, drop your links down. I don't mind at all. T does all different kinds of designs as well. So, check her out. Kim does designs with rhinestones, as well as she has body scrubs, body butters. Oh, Kim, that body butter. Yep. I'm going to be ordering that this week, and the peppermint scrub. And that coffee scrub. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me see which one I want to use. I think I'm going to do the keychain. Oh, knocked out. I know how you feel because I didn't want to get out the bed today. This is how for all the questions. I'm totally new to embroidery. Is the magnetic hoop very helpful, or could I do without it? I would say it is helpful. It does make it more convenient than the regular hoops. Now, I still use the regular hoops, no issues. But when you're doing, I would definitely say like a black shirt, navy blue, any dark colors, you'll get hoop burn. So it's basically showing where the hoop like was on the embroidery area of your shirt. Now, to get that out, all you need to do is heat press it though. Just heat press your sweater for like 15 seconds and the hoop burn is gone. So the magnetic hoops are good because it makes hooping faster. So that is a plus to them, but I really say it's a matter of preference. Now, when I do get my industrial machine, I'm getting mighty hoops for sure. I'm not going to be trying to hoop no large garments and all that stuff. But yeah, it's a matter of preference, but I still use all my regular hoops. T has the magnetic hoop. I think Carol said she has the magnetic hoop. So you guys chime in since you actually use both and let us know like what you prefer. Let's see. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Yes, please like and share. Like and share for me, y'all. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't need that one. I need these two. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, T, you already answered. I didn't. Did I see it? Did I miss it? Okay, yep, right here. She said, does make it very easy. Okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, Kim, put your link. You know what? Let me see if I can put your link in there. Or Kim, can you drop your link in there? I'll have to save your link within my StreamYard software so next time I can just post it. Hey, Mary. I only use Mighty Hoops, but the ones that come with, not the ones that come with the machine. Yeah, the Mighty Hoops. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be ordering those when I do get my buy because, yeah, I'm just like, now my hooping stations, I got my confirmation that it did arrive here in Las Vegas at the FedEx place. It'll be here Monday. So I'll probably go live showing you guys the hooping station. And if it does actually make hooping clothes easier. So we'll see about that. Right, T said magnetic. Hey, Jennifer, welcome in. Maria said, I use both hoops, magnet and regular. Okay, they all have their purpose. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So this one, I'm actually just going to do the key ring. I'm trying to think. I kind of like the idea of just the D ring and the swivel better. Let me see. Yeah, I think I like the D ring and the swivel better. And so that is the finished key ring. And this is all the PU leather. And so that's how it turned out with the snaps on there. So I guess that puff vinyl from Michaels isn't that bad. It turned out pretty good. It's just a beast to cut or to peel up, but yeah, it turned out really good. And so I did add these to my website. I'm just doing some to show what the different colors will look like, things like that. But yeah, this turned out really cute. And my daughter's name starts with an S, so I'll probably just get this one to her. I am so new, it's crazy. So what all do you do, Jennifer? Are you doing embroidery, or do you do rhinestones or another type of craft? Because we have all types of crafters up in here. I just got needles today. You know what? Yeah, I got some. Every time I go to Joann's, I got some more needles. Now I think about it. Oh my gosh, y'all. Did I throw the bag away with the needles in it? I may have. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I was about to have a whole meltdown. So yeah, these are the ones that I really like from Joann's. They're too cute. Oh, Kim, already they are already on the website. So I have two options. I have the glitter and I have the PU leather. And then there's I want to say like 9 color options. So I believe black, blue, gray, red, pink, white, purple, and silver and gold. So there's probably like 9 or 10 colors or something like that. And then you can choose you choose your fabric, you choose your color, and then you'll put your initial in, and then I will make it, get it shipped out immediately. Let's see. And y'all, Kim is like my other brain. Like I could be thinking of something and she'll text me and be like, hey, and I'll be like, how did you know that? Like, it's so crazy. It's happened many a times. Both and all. Okay, new to embroidery. I want to learn. Well, you are in the right place. For those who are just joining in, welcome. Thank you for coming in. There was a suggestion because I was saying I was going to do some lives on embroidery, rhinestones, things like that. Somebody suggested a Zoom. So I figured since I'm already doing Zoom rhinestone classes, I can do embroidery and, other things like that, and send you guys some actual designs that we can stitch out together while we're on the Zoom call. And that way you'll have the support you need. You can ask all the questions you want. It'll be, basically a safe zone. So you don't have to be nervous to ask any questions. So I'm going to work on getting that scheduled. I'll be doing a digitizing Zoom as well. So I'll digitize and I'll send you guys some files and we'll digitize them together. So I'll have some classes coming your way and we'll get on Zoom and we'll just chat and digitize or embroider or whatever it is. So if you're new, you're in the right place. Hey, Crafting with Tug, how are you? I was looking for puff vinyl and Michael just saying couldn't find. Oh, I actually threw the bag away. So it's over. Well, my Michaels, I know about her. It's in my aisle 30. Y'all don't judge me because I know the aisles where everything is in Michaels. But it's I believe it's the Makers brand because now they have Makers shirts, they have Makers vinyl. So it's the Makers brand and they have it in 2mm, 4mm, 6, 8, and 12. I got what is this? 4mm because normally I get the 3mm from Sulky, but they didn't have it. So I got 4mm and it's stitched out good. So yeah, it's the Makers brand. And they have a bunch of, well, at least at my Michaels, they had a bunch of it, but the brand is the Makers, whatever that new t-shirt brand is and vinyl brand that they have. I love that. Did you digitize key 5? Yes, yes, ma'am. And these were pretty easy. These are like 4 minutes. The reason, I mean, like I said earlier, the reason it's taking longer because, yeah, I was stitching stuff together because I was trying to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, but, and stitch some stuff together. But yeah, normally it's a 4-minute stitch out. But once you add all the taking off the hoop and doing this and that, I would say it takes up about a good 10 minutes to completely finish. But yeah, I digitized these and I have the entire alphabet. So whatever letter that you want, I have it. And these were simple to digitize. And that's something I could show you guys. I would definitely start something showing you something simple and kind of work up to more detail, like how to digitize a whole entire picture or something like that. You sound like right. I'm like, yeah, I be having, y'all already know how I am. I be having issues. Like me trying to, normally I can multitask, but I don't know. My mind's been all over the place today. Like I need to do this, I need to do that. And then I was looking in here earlier, like, okay, how can I reorganize this room when I just reorganized it like last month? Nice. I have to make some of those. I currently, oh, you hand make them? Okay. I'm gonna have to check out some of your work, Eva. I bet those are really pretty if you're hand making them. I want to make some baby stuff as I have 2 more grandbabies. Congratulations, Jennifer. Yeah, the baby stuff, that's a big thing in embroidery that I've noticed. I've gotten requests for like onesies and bibs. And I'm like, oh, okay, cute, but it's not the thing that I do. My main thing with embroidery, or I would say my main lane in embroidery, is patches, because I've always loved patches. My daughter loves patches, so I wanted to learn how to make my own patches. That's honestly what got me even wanting to digitize, because I was, paying other people to digitize, even though it wasn't too expensive depending on the design, but I wanted to learn how to do it myself because I wanted to make my own designs instead of sending my work off to somebody else. But baby stuff, that's a good one, especially with your grandbabies coming. I don't think I can do Zoom. My computer doesn't have a camera. What about, I know like on Amazon, you could get like maybe like a cheap webcam and USB it, plug it in USB to your computer, and then you'll have a webcam, or you could get one if you have a Mac product, a USB-C connection. But check Amazon. You might be able to get a very inexpensive webcam if that's something you want to do. That's just a, option. Make it market. Yes. I could not think of the name for nothing. Yep, that's exactly it. And I found it in the aisle, I want to say, with like the belt making stuff, like the leather belts, the snaps and the button, all that, the buckles and all that. It was in that aisle. You say, yes, I know that's right. Patches on. Yeah, I do like the patches on hat. And that's another reason for me getting the commercial or the industrial machine. You can do hats on a single needle, but it is a bit of a struggle. I don't want to lie, it's a whole lot of struggle. I've noticed a lot of times the hats don't line up. Actually, I have one that I messed up the other day, but it was only $4 from Hobby Lobby, so I was not mad. Let me get over here. I'm gonna grab this hat so you guys can see. So I was just testing out. I'm like, okay, let me just test out embroidering a hat. It stitched out good, but my placement is not good. So I should have moved it down more. But I love how it's stitched out. Like it stitched out really good. It's just up too high. I should have had it down further. So you can stitch on hats on a single needle. It's just, yeah, you got to make sure they're lined up. And I did a trace. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention enough or something, or thought it was good enough. But yeah, hats, I definitely want to do hats, especially with the foam, the puff effect on hats. I love it. I would like to learn to digitize my grandson. Oh, I'm gonna like him, like them embroidered. Oh, that's a good idea, Jennifer. That's a good idea. And that's cute too. To take his drawings and digitize them. Yes, yes. If somebody can make bibs for me for my first grandbaby on the way. Oh, Kim, we got another one. Congratulations on your new grandbaby. Oh, thank you, Linda. I didn't even think about that. Yep, your phone, your tablet. Exactly. And then you can be on, your phone or your tablet, and then just kind of do the work on your computer with the still on the Zoom. Can you do a video on your mama's shirt? So actually stitching it out or digitizing it, Vanessa? But yeah, I can do that. Just let me know which one that you're wanting, like how I digitize it or how I stitch it with the repositional hoop. You can add text at the bottom of the hat. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, because I do still, well, I have plenty of room here. I could put like, since it's hearts, I could put like love or something like that, kind of like Valentine's type of deal. But that's a good idea. Thank you. I might try that. I have to learn it. I like to do that. Yeah, you'll be able to figure it out. Like I say, I'll be doing more tutorials, always answering you guys' questions. And then I'm going to be getting more into showing you guys how to digitize, as well as I'm going to be doing some more on the rhinestone transfers and templates, because I still do work with rhinestones. I've been working with rhinestones for like 8 years, so that will never stop. But I know there's a lot of people new to embroidery that want to learn or want to start. So I'm going to definitely do more videos, lives, and tutorials on embroidery. I know you are. Now, don't end up blinging the baby like you did the dog, okay? Y'all, Kim had rhinestones all on her dog. Just blinging. Like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the beanie hats on. Now, the beanie hats, those are a piece of cake. Piece of cake on a single needle. It's just the regular hats that is kind of a struggle. That industrial machine, you have that specific hat hoop, and you can really do some really good designs on there. But thank you. Jennifer, I do love your rhinestone videos. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I try to go into as much detail as possible whenever I'm doing a tutorial that's not a live, because I know the questions I had when I was starting this stuff, and people weren't responding to me. People wouldn't answer my questions, or I would just get a like and no response. So I try to make sure I'm very detailed so you guys really understand. Yes, friend. Yes, yes. And I'm really liking this red one. I actually might keep this one and make another one for my daughter, because like red and purple and black are my favorite colors. So that's why I wanted to try the red, but I'm liking how this one came out. And this one is actually smaller. So this one is like a 4-inch one. And then the purple is a 6-inch and the red is a 4-inch. So just a slight difference. So I just made it smaller to save fabric. But on my website, the size that you will get is the 6-inch. Y'all, it's a whole hot mess up in here. I got stuff everywhere. I need to clean out where I keep all my sweaters and my apparel and all that in my closet, because I have no more room. I have a second closet that I've taken up and half of the another closet. So I'm running out of space. So yeah, I'm just looking at that now that I opened that closet door. So yeah, my mind is all over the place. And I'll be showing you guys. Also, I'll be doing a tutorial on the embroidery socks, how to embroider socks too. So I did those earlier, just testing it out to make sure that it's stitched out right. And I like how it turned out. So I'm going to show you guys that as well. So the embroidery, there's so many options of things that you can do. Towels, car mats, the floor mats for your car, blankets, quilts, clothes, hats. It's just so many options out there when it comes to embroidery. Let's see. Yes, you guys, please like and share. Make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going live more. Try to go live on every Sunday, and then T and I will be going live on Fridays, and then I'll be releasing videos. I keep that consistent on Wednesdays. So my next video for Wednesday is going to be embroidery socks and using the sock hoop. So I'm going into detail and show you how to do that. So that's also another option, something that you can embroider as well. Let's see. I'm always concerned about one going out and not being able to use other on a combo machine. Vanessa, that's what I was talking about with T the other day, because I was like, yeah, I was wondering if you get the combo machine, embroidery and sewing, if the sewing goes out, does your embroidery still work, and vice versa? That was another thing that kind of, I was like, yeah, what if one function of the machine stops working? Will that affect the other option? Hey, Sylvia, good evening. Welcome in. Kim said the other still works. However, the whole entire machine has to go. Oh, it has to go in for maintenance. Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's something I thought about too, because I was looking at, what was it, a brother in something. let me see the name of that machine. But I was just like, you know what? Why am I even looking at single needle machines when my focus is somewhere else? But I mean, I was just looking. I didn't buy it. I was just looking, y'all. Let me find the name of that machine because it does come with a bigger hoop as well. I think that's why I was considering it. I'm trying to find the name of it. One sec, y'all. Oh, it's the Brother Innovis NQ1700E. That one is 2000. That's on Amazon. But wait, is this the right one? I think, yeah, this one has a larger work area. And you can embroider up to 6x10 with that machine. That's what it was. But I'm not going to buy no more machines. Hey, Leslie, welcome in. Welcome in. What is the wall unit and the thread holder behind you? It's great. Oh, the wall, this here, so these are pegboards. Got them from Home Depot. They're probably like $15, $20 per panel. And the panel is pretty big. So it's like from here to here is one panel. And then I just ordered like the hooks and all this stuff from Amazon. But yeah, and the thread holders, pretty much everything back there is from Amazon. But yeah, you can get those pretty much. I might be able to get them at Walmart, but I got these from Home Depot. They have them at Lowe's. And then, yeah, just screw them right into the wall. And that way, all my embroidery stuff I wanted it to all be in one area. But it's just pegboards. And you can order them off Amazon too. Ooh, you got a nice one, Sylvia. Yeah, when I was at Joann's, I was looking at the I think it was their Viking machine, and I was just like, oh, these are so nice. But then at the same time, those machines, some of those machines that they have at Joann's are like 10 grand. I'm like, okay, why spend 10 grand on a single needle machine? I mean, unless maybe you're just doing it just for hobby. You don't want a commercial machine. And it is a bit of a learning curve with the commercial machines or the industrial machines. So I get it, but why spend $10,000 on a single needle machine? Maybe it's just me. I was going to buy a Viking because I used to take classes in Joanne. And that's what they was trying to get that commission, Kim. They was trying to get that commission and it's a lady that when I do go in there. I actually gave her my card a couple months back because we got to talking, and she says she just does make like handbags and things like that, but she wanted someone to digitize her designs because she felt the person that was doing them keeps going up in their price. So I'm like, can I get a discount on one of these machines? But no, I was just joking with her. But yeah. So when I do go there, I like talking to her, and she was showing me a lot of the good functions. Those machines have some really nice features. I mean, the huge screen, the touch screens that's on there, the embroidery area is insane. So they have some really good features. I got to play around. She hooped one up for me, let me stitch out some stuff. So it was nice to kind of play around with it, but I was just like, I can't see paying that much for a single needle machine for me. But they are really good. Vikings are really good machines. I have to make the best of my 4x4. It's a lot you could still do with 4x4. You could do the hats, beanies, socks, patches, monograms. So you still have a lot of options with 4x4. So don't feel like you're limited. Now there is a repositional 4x6 hoop that you could use as well, but you'll have to have those split designs, kind of how I did with the 5x12 hoop. They do have repositional hoops for the 4x4 machines as well. So if you want to maybe make something a little bit bigger, that's another option, but you'll just have to have those split designs. So you'll have to move the hoop to complete the design. Let's see. Yes, it's a nice machine, does everything. Yeah, those machines are nice. I was just like, ooh, I wish I would, or wish I could, but yeah, I just can't justify that much money for a single needle when I could probably get two multi needles for that price. But it is so many features on that machine, and I loved the touch screen on there. I know I can get a commercial machine for that price. Yeah, and like I said, some people just want just that single needle. Like I said, maybe it's just for small projects, or they're hobbyists, or not trying to make a business or a full-time business out of embroidery. So they feel like, the single needle is good. But again, I can't speak for them. That's just my thought process as far as to pay that much for a single needle, but Vikings are good machines. Oh yeah, that's the one Yep, get that repositional hoop for the 4x4 machines. They have those. And then you can embroider larger. There's shortcuts. Now it'll be an extra step, but there's shortcuts that you can take to maybe figure out embroidery, see if embroidery is truly for you, find the path in embroidery you want to take, because there's so many things that you can make, and then kind of grow from there as far as getting another machine. I always tell people, don't jump in head first. If you're looking to get into embroidery, get like the PE535, I think it's the PE600 or something like that. Those are good starter machines, and they're inexpensive. And so if you decide embroidery is not for you, it won't be a huge loss. And most embroidery machines hold their value, especially if they're taken care of. So you'll be able to resell it and pretty much get the majority of your money back, if that's, if it got to that point, or if it went that route. I got that one still in the box. I was going to say all the work. Anita, yeah, I agree. I feel you. The PE900, one thing, and I had a PE800. I actually did sell that one, but I kept my 535 and the PE900. The one thing about it is that it cut the jump stitches. I don't care about the Wi-Fi. I don't digitally transfer. I use my USB, so I didn't even care about any of that. As soon as I seen cuts, jump stitches, add to cart immediately. I was like, y'all don't understand. Whew, them jump stitches be the truth. Especially if you have say you purchase a design and the person maybe isn't an experienced digitizer, or they're very a new digitizer, and so they have jump stitches going all over the place. Yeah. That's happened to me from some shops on Etsy, but then I've had some other really good designs that I purchase as well. And if I see a design I like on Etsy or Creative Fabrica, please believe I'm going to download it, whether or not I can digitize. If I see something that somebody else made, I'm going to buy it. So even though I digitize, I still purchase designs sometimes as well. The one I was going to get, I think it's like 6 to 8 needles, but I had to get the money. But I had the money back then. Oh, Kim, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. There's even a brother that's like a 4 needle. Oh, no, I take that back. It's a 1 needle. It's a single needle, but you can put 4 different threads. Now, I really didn't look into it to see if it does the color change for you, but I think you still have to switch out the threads yourself. It just gives you a place to set for different types of threads and feed it through to the machine. But yeah, those 6 to 8 needles are good too. Just because the color switches, if you have a design with 10 or 15 color switches, that's going to take up a lot of time, because even though I could thread this machine probably within a good 30 seconds, when I need to switch out the colors. But if you have to do that, you're adding that 30 seconds over, 30 seconds times 15. And it starts to add up. And what if you have to do like 15 patches or 10 patches? So that's the one thing about the single needle machine that feels kind of slows me down, because I'm just like, I need to get these patches done, but I got to do all these color switches. So that's another thing that pushed me to research the industrial machines. Embroidery machines hold their value 2 times more than a sewing machine. Facts. Exactly. I feel like embroidery is more, not that sewing isn't, and I sew, but I feel like embroidery is more specialized, and those machines do cost a little bit more. Now, there are some expensive sewing machines out there, don't get me wrong, but yeah, embroidery machines are going to hold their value. I have it. Oh, you already have the repositional hoop, Eva? All right. Y'all, I almost been on here 2 hours. Y'all been engaging and sharing and making the live fun. So I appreciate y'all. I'm going to be getting off of here in a minute. I need to clean up this tornado in this room. I need to also, T, I'll give you a call too. I know you help out T with some embroidery. And then Kim, I'm going to hit you as well. I got to ask you something. So thank you guys for coming into my live. I hope you like the keychain. I might even put up a video and kind of do a more in-depth tutorial, but I was kind of showing you guys the steps as I go, even though we were talking and chatting and things like that. But the sock video, I'll be posting that on Wednesday afternoon. And if you guys haven't already, the link is in the description. Make sure you guys join my Facebook group. I'll be going live in there, doing tutorials in there, kind of chatting around with you guys. And in there, there's all people that do all different types of crafts in there. It's not just specifically to embroidery or rhinestones. So feel free. You can also share your businesses in there. I don't mind that either, just in case you never know who might be watching, who might need your services. So you guys feel free to share your links. Let me go through these comments before I get out of here. I want to tell you want to try embroidery, get into it. I would say, again, start small. Start with a more inexpensive machine, because it's a lot. And I'm not trying to scare you, but you want to learn about the threads. You want to learn about the stabilizers. You have to learn about the needles. You have to learn about tension. You have to learn about which stabilizers to use with which fabrics. You have to learn how to hoop. And then also your designs. You have to save those and put them on your flash drive for your machine to read the file, for you to upload it. So I would say start small and then grow from there. Now, if you feel like, okay, I just want to do embroidery, I'm going to have an embroidery business, then I suggest the PE900, because you have a bigger space. You can use the repositional hoop. You could do a little bit more. But if you just want to see if it's for you, get a more inexpensive machine to start. Too late. I'm just jumping in. Too late. Too late. You jumped in. I don't feel bad, but I've done that too all the time. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. So informative. You're welcome. That's what I try to do. The information that I have, I try to share with you guys, because when I was starting out with these different crafts, people wouldn't give me any information or tell me where to purchase things. I basically had Google. I had to Google everything, and nothing's wrong with that. But, some of the questions Google just couldn't answer. Yes, Zelda, have a good night. T, I'm going to call you in a minute. About the SE 1900, it was $9.99. What? Oh, that was a good deal for $9.99. That's cheaper than what I paid for the 900. Actually, wow. So it has helped its cost. Yep, I'm sure. You said you have the Brother DX125 as well. Carol, you over there with all the machines, friend. Thanks, going to try. Okay, yeah, and I'll be on here, like I say, Friday I'll be back on live with T, and then Sundays I'll be live doing embroidery, working with rhinestone templates, transfers, different things like that. So pretty much going back and forth between embroidery and rhinestones. Those are kind of like my two areas that I feel like, I don't want to say I specialize in, but that I work with the most. Thank you so much. You are so informative. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate you. Yes. Because I don't have room for any more machines. I know that's right. Yeah, I'm running out of room. Actually, my serger is in my other room, which is my storage room, because I have nowhere else in here. I have like my desk over there. Honestly, I have a huge like bookshelf, but it's just all of my Starbucks cups that I collect. But I don't want to move that. But if I did, I'm putting a machine there. Don't know how to use it. Oh, you will. You will. Eva, trust me. I'm gonna make sure you know how to use it. All right, guys. So now I'm really getting off of here. So thank y'all for all the likes, the shares, the subscribe, and make sure you guys join my Facebook group. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But I will be posting a video Wednesday, and I'll see you on Friday Night Live with T. And then I'll also see you next Sunday. So I'll see you guys Wednesday when I post my embroidery sock video. Bye, guys.